Hi there everybody, how's it going? This is Matt Tomato right here. Thanks ever so much for tuning in and welcome back to Emperor. This is the playthrough here with Great Britain where we are basically trying to clean up a little bit of Iberia over here. So we decided to take a snipe at Aragon. It was more for their colonies than anything else, but what we have done is we released Catalonia and gave Granada some provinces. Which is useful. And also what we did beforehand was we did force our religion on Granada. So they're now Catholic. So obviously this accepted culture and everything like that, it's all good for Granada. It means it's not going to be that rebellious. So a bit of unrest maybe, but it's not going to be the end of the world. So the first things first then is we're going to use this. Oh, I should have broke the alliance of the Papal State. I forgot to do that. Right, so we need to use this to fabricate some claims. We have got a bit of a spy network built here. We've nearly got another one as well, so that's going to be okay. So we'll do that. We've got a little bit more missionary strength here as well, which is kind of nice. And basically, we're then going to look, let's make sure that those, yes, all these provinces did go over to cheese and onion. Excellent stuff. Okay. We're now also, over here, we seized this colony from Aragon. We did manage to get the culture okay over to English. It's also part of colonial Canada, so it's going to help us out with our new colonial nation that we're going to have here as well. So it makes a lot of sense. Right, the diplomat is back. Now, I realise we do already have two countries over our diplo relations limit here, but can we vassalise Catalonia? We most definitely can. So, what do we mean offer alliance? Oh... They're reformed. Crapperoo. Okay, so there's a bit of a hatred going on there. Okay, so let's start by improving relations then. Right, they're actually reformed. I didn't see that. Okay. Trade protection against Sweden. Fair enough. Okay, so our subjects here, we've obviously got quite a few. We might be able to diplo annex one of our vassals here, because the annex subjects did expire. I'm thinking maybe a Belo Zero. Although it might be time for Finland, actually. Yeah, it's going to be time for Finland. Yeah, Finland it is. Right, so we'll fabricate one more claim over here on Aragon, and then we'll bring that diplomat home, and we will look to... Oh, Permis sent us a raw marriage request. There we go, that's good. Yeah, so let's fabricate one more claim on Aragon, and then we'll send the diplomats. So let's fabricate the Navarra. That will do. Let's bring him home, and then we'll send the diplomat over to Finland to begin the annexation process. We also, thanks to reaching 10 provinces in cheese and onion, we now have another merchant available. So let's have a look into that then. So we have all of the immediate trade nodes in Europe. We are funneling trade in from the North Sea, Lubeck, and Champagne. That's fair enough. Trade automatically moves over here from Bordeaux to Champagne, so that's not a problem. We're also directing trade from Chesapeake Bay and then obviously up from the Caribbean as well. So with this one it doesn't matter because they both come into either one of the trade nodes here. We're moving trade obviously from there, so that doesn't matter. We don't need a merchant there. So suppose it would probably make sense to go over to Rio Grande to move trade over here instead of directing it to Mexico. I suppose that makes sense. Or we decide to shove it down over here in this end, but we don't have trade range. So I think that's going to be the move then. Let's for now, we'll obviously look into it again in the future. We'll transfer trade power over here. It's not going to be a lot, but we'll move trade power from Rio Grande over here to the Mississippi River instead of sending it via Mexico. Now, of course, if it goes to Mexico, it could, of course, end up in the Caribbean, which is fine. But there's also two other outlets from that place. So, okay, we have a new consort. Excellent. 413. And also a royal marriage request from Finland, which is great. Global trade is but 6 years away now, I think. I think it's very, very likely to spawn as well. Okay, the other thing I was thinking was we could send our explorer back out here. So let's assign the explorer to there, and then let's go and have a look at some things here. So Eastern Indian Ocean, Southwest Pacific, that's the one I want to look for. Excellent, because if we explore that, then we might be able to get a circumnavigation in. I'll take. Oh, I should have taken the money. Just as I hit that button, I realised we already had 99 prestige. So that's fine. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to build up a couple more manufactories. Wow, there's some big boosts here. There's some really big boosts of manpower there. We've got a lot of manpower already at the moment, though. But yeah, let's look into some of these manufactories, because I still want to make sure that we're investing into these to maybe get the manufactories institution to spawn as well. Even though we've got a really good chance of the really good chance at global trade already. There's some really good boosts still that can just make us even more money, and we might as well just spend. Oh yeah, we haven't built one in London. Wow. Gwyneth and Cornwall, and we'll do that for now. We'll just stay with that because obviously we do want to make sure we've got enough money to be able to embrace the institution when it's present. Yeah, if we can get it to spawn, then that will obviously help us out a hell of a lot. We also don't have Urbino wants military access. Fine. We don't have many claims on Swedish territory here either, do we? You're still allied with the Pope. No, we've only got one claim. We're definitely going to want to go in there and reassert that. I'll have a quick look at the idea in a minute because it is a military one, but I think we're closing in on the tech. Yeah, we're closing in on the tech, so there's no point in taking the... Oh no, it's the expansion. What am I doing? We don't have a military one. No, we're closing in on the technology, so there's no point in doing that. Right. We have more provinces being converted to reformed, which is extremely annoying. Right, build spy network. Yeah. Right, and then I'm probably going to switch out the let's switch out for a different advisor here. I'm actually going to kick out both of these. Yeah, sure. Let's take us some point. Right, we finished converting Ceuta. Good. Right, let's kick out both of these. Of course, we could afford that one, but I was more interested in a morale discipline advisor, really. So missionary strength. Are we that interested in missionary strength anymore? When I could just rake in some more admin points. So let's go back to the national tax modifier guy once we finish that conversion. Stress that. Yeah, we got to. Yeah, there's more provinces. This whole area here in what is now modern day France is all going to be converted. That is going to happen. So our religious unity is going to start dropping a little bit here, which is going to contribute to some bad unrest if we're not careful. Yeah. Extension of the monopoly on wine. Yes, we might as well. Yeah, we could actually tank. No, we can't. We can't tank that because that would take us below the 30% threshold. So no, we can't tank it anymore. That. Okay, fine. Right, yeah, so now this boat down here is exploring this, which is what I want. This is obviously Australia. We might consider maybe colonising down there. Because I doubt many people would be interested in colonising there. It's possible, though. I know with Savoy, they still have a bad opinion of us. Right, Cape Breton has become self-sustaining. Excellent stuff. Okay, so that was this one over here that Aragon was initially colonising, which is kind of funny. So... we're obviously over there. That's a province of trade, but I might just work my way along here. Yeah, let's do that. So let's just work our way along. Doesn't really matter that much because we've got a good foothold over here. Now, there is Portugal down here that is currently colonising this area, and it looks like Aragon's had another go. Yeah, Aragon's decided to come over here now. So we could have a go at Portugal. The thing is here, if Portugal does decide to... oh, they've actually just gone bankrupt. That's kind of funny. But yeah, if they decided to, obviously, we could... there's a colonial nation to be formed over there. We do also have the ability to attack Portugal right now. Really? PU with Castile. Do you reckon we could improve our relations there? To maybe convince them into a royal marriage. to maybe just get a union ourselves. That could be funny. Right, so let's start a debate here. So what do we want? Might just take the reduction in land maintenance modifier, in all honesty. Right, so lose a bit of legitimacy. That's not the end of the world. What do we call it? Government reform progress. Yeah, we'll spend some money. Quite happy to bribe. Bribe MP. Yeah, we'll do that one. 10 admin points, 10 diplo points. That's okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Tiny bit of army tradition is probably going to be alright. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Okay, brilliant. Right, so now that... right, we can tech up here on military. We still got a little bit of a... Yeah, we'll wait. We can still do better there. Right, we're nearly done converting this one here. So once that one's converted, I'll switch the advisor out again. That'll be okay. Commonwealth was building a spy network. We could definitely go in over there. Could be fun. Would be an extremely hilarious war. The downside, obviously, is Bohemia's involved. Yeah, it could be a really good war. There could definitely be some really good good battles to be had over there. For sure. Just wondering whether I can maybe just go ahead and, at the very least, if we can get our dynasty on their throne, that could be quite funny. It could be. Obviously, we already have the 6 of 4 here. Yeah, we have begun annexing Finland, that's fine. Belaziran peasants. Let's just do that. Oops, I accidentally pressed it twice. Okay, the other country I was potentially looking at attacking was Brittany, but they do still have that alliance with Austria. Now, we've been friends with Austria since the start of the game, so more territory. This is quite a scary Commonwealth, actually. It's a very big Commonwealth. They'll have free access to Ottoman territory now as well, because obviously the Ottomans are stuffed. So yeah, we'll wait for the turn of the year, and then we'll probably get discounts on these techs here. Cherokee forming a new government. Nothing to do with us. Oh yeah, I was going to say that army's being attrition, but yeah, that's because it's the army that's going to deal with those peasants. The increased taxes has expired. We're still doing pretty good for monies though. Like, we're doing insanely good for monies at the moment. No longer claim for Skana. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we've lost the CB against Sweden, but that's okay. That's why I wanted to build that spy network back up, to refabricate those claims. Brittany was building a spy network. Okay, we converted those heretics. That's good. So I could send missionaries to do these, but in all honesty, I think I want to just rake in some admin points right now. So let's pick up the national tax modifier. And I'm also going to switch out to the +3 morale of armies into the military as well, because we can afford it. But also, it's more importantly, I want the military points. Okay, Quebec has become self-sustaining. Excellent stuff. Right, I'm just going to colonize the next one along, I think. Actually, this has got a very good tax base. Let's go here. Also works our way towards the trade centre that's over here. There's actually a unusually good tax base. Don't know whether any natives have been there before and maybe developed. That's a possibility, but yeah, not sure. Right, so now we have a threatened status over here, which is fine, because that obviously means they will now accept a royal marriage, and if they do, I might be able to either get my dynasty on their throne or enforce some sort of union. So let's do that. Right, do we attempt a circumnavigation? 9 ships. Let's do it. Because we've got... Yeah, let's go. Right, circumnavigate the globe. Here we go. Oh, you're going that way. Okay. I would have preferred it if you would have attempted to go the other way, but... Lisbon is now the seat of a cardinal. Excellent. Okay, right, so... Should this guy die... Succession war between Great Britain and Castile. Bring it! Absolutely nothing here for Castile. Yeah, come on then. It'd be funny if they did decide to fight that. Yeah, if we can get a PU over Portugal, then obviously they'll colonise for us, so that will be fantastic. So that would be very, very nice. So hopefully this guy keels over pretty soon. It would have been interesting if he had a reduction, like an infertile modifier there as well. That would have been quite good. Austria is no longer a great power. Whoops. Wonder what they did. Right, let's go ahead and check up on military and admin. We can also go ahead and upgrade our artillery. So let's go ahead and do that. We can also build training fields. Now, training fields are just the improvement on the barracks, basically. So, particularly in Paris that already has a barracks, we might as well go ahead and build that. Yeah, apart from that, though, we don't need that much in terms of manpower growth, although I'm not going to lie, I'm going to build that one just for the sake of building that one. Yeah, we don't really need that much in improvement there. So, the Royal Heretic, oh dear, a bit of national unrest. Let's just go, how dare they, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Right, fabricate claim. We're going to go for Stockholm because that's obviously their capital, but it's also their highest developed province. So Finland also has a claim here. Now, the thing is, if I attack here, will the Papal State be joining in? They will. Also, the Commonwealth is decided to ally up with Sweden. That's quite annoying. But, oh well. Would that be a way to bring in the Commonwealth without bringing in Bohemia, though? Be easy to hold that war score as well. But, yeah, okay, right. More religious conversion here. It's still happening as well. So the whole of France is probably going to be reformed at some point. But, yeah. Right, we're still... let's continue to improve relations here as well. Because I want that modifier to disappear unless we decide to go reformed. But in which case all our subjects will hate us, and it's just not going to work out very well for us currently. Because all our subjects are all Catholic, so we'd suddenly become a different religion. All the liberty desire would completely creep up here. So it's not really what I'm after. Yeah, missionary strength just disappeared. Right. If I did convert, possible advisors and tolerated heritage. It's not that great. These bonuses aren't that brilliant here. Claims on our rivals. We're going to claim on Cholm and gain some prestige. That is, I believe, a Commonwealth province. So that's kind of nice. Free claim on them. Lovely, okay. Just in case, you never know. Right. Hoping this happens. Because that means, obviously, we'll just have we'll have Portugal under our thumb, and... Oh, no. Are we dying over here? Yeah, we're going to die. Oh, it's gone that way as well. God damn it. They decided to go that way. So we probably do need an outpost over here then to repair up. So yeah, they're all going to die. All of these ships are going to die here. Right, okay. So I think what we'll do then is we will end up restarting. But... right, let's make sure we build. Yeah, let's build back up to the ones we're going to hit. Yeah, so we're going to lose all of those ships, which is a shame because they decided to go through this route over here rather than going down south. The good side though is that we will be exploring these. Yeah, they're all going to die here. Okay, so that's good to know then. So we know how far we can get then. So we can make it. Basically, right, they're trying to run back, but yeah, they're all going to die. They're all just going to go. So, this is where they got to. Okay, so if we had Taris on Fur, no. If we had an outpost over here, say there, or even here actually, then we might be able to do okay. Or here. If we had some sort of outpost where we could dock, then that might be the way to go. So once maybe one of our other colonies is done, we will we'll look into that. Okay. Still making good money, which is great. Now, come on, Fernando. Decide that you've had enough with your life. Jeez. Right. Yeah, right. So I might actually go ahead and seize a bit of crown land here. Yeah, let's seize a bit of crown land, and then we'll leave it at that. Social mobility. Ooh, wow. Clergy. Ooh, that's come at a really bad time. The clergy are not going to be very happy with me if I do that. Crap. The burghers lose loyalty. Yeah, no, that's all right. Okay, we'll have to tank that. There's no other way about that. Without pissing off the clergy really badly. Right. So the next admin tech gives us the access to universities, also the increased governing capacity. But universities will be good for potentially spawning enlightenment if we can build enough of them. So we'll definitely look into that. We could do with attacking some other countries here, couldn't we? So in particular, this one here. Cheyenne. Let's bring home the guy from the Catalonia just for now. I think we have to fabricate a claim here, don't we? Yeah, we do. But we could definitely... we could take that one, which would obviously add to colonial Canada. Which would be good. Right, yeah, more provinces converting over. Come on, he's going to die. He's 60 now. Come on. Could just build a couple more of these. A few trade outlets to spread the institution. Could be another good idea. Right, we could also potentially create some more troops. We've got a hell of a force limit, so I was just thinking we could create some more troops. But in particular, what I was thinking is we could put another army over this way. But what I might take the 7k troops here and station them somewhere around this area, like there, for example, and then build up another sort of 30k stack over there, because that'll be in a good position then, won't it? So, okay, we can fabricate another claim on Sweden, which I think we will do. So, what's the one next to it? Bergslagen. Yeah, let's do that one. Right, that'll be enough for now. Obviously, we'll get imperialism later as well, so that's going to be just another good thing. Oh, the religious leagues! Wow, I didn't think that was going to fire, but it has. The religious leagues is now a thing. There's a lot of people on the Protestant side. Wow, there's a lot of people on the Protestant side. I'm quite tempted to not get involved here. Defending Austria could be good, but it could be relatively tempting to just leave that alone for now. Be interesting to see what side Brittany joins as well. I'd be very keen to see what some of the bigger powers decide to do. So Bohemia is currently the lead is the leader of the Protestant League. So Bohemia's on that side. Yeah, what I want to see is the Commonwealth. Is what side do they join? Because if they join one side, like the opposite side to Austria, may potentially wade in and join in on the Catholic side, just for a great excuse to beat up on the Commonwealth, which could be possibly a really good way to go. But in all honesty, it might be more fun to just have Europe blow up into a massive war, and then we just take advantage by sniping some of the small countries. Like in particular, if Sweden gets involved, or if the Commonwealth gets involved to the point where they don't want to join a war, which is highly unlikely. But yeah, we'll see. Free Rose has changed to iron. Okay. We can also take the admin. Well, we're 110% ahead of time here, so it makes sense to pick up the trade power abroad. And fort maintenance on border with rivals, less useful, but we'll see. Right, so still possibilities. Now 61. Really need him to die. Could have also invested in some states if we wanted to as well, because we do have some governing capacity now. 76%. Yeah, we do have a bit of governing capacity, so we can still nick some provinces. But at the moment, we're really chill. Right, Catalonia, yeah, okay. So if we roll marry and ally, then that should be good enough. But yeah, we have maxed out the improved relations. So If we royal marry, that will improve that relation. We might just be able to, yeah, because at the moment their opinion of us is negative. There we go, positive now. So that now we can offer an alliance, and now that we can offer an alliance, we can obviously then vassalize, which makes a lot of sense. So, yeah. So 30th of April, we'll offer an alliance, and then we'll subjugate. And that'll be a nice little vassal for fighting in this area along with Granada. So. Might just end up feeding them some of this coastal territory down here, just for the sake of saving a little bit here. But also, we do have the, as the British, we do have this diplo annexation cost reduction, which is kind of nice. So my next idea set, probably going to be a military one, but it might be quite nice to pick up influence at some point. Which would have been a good idea set in the first place, really, but... we were obviously looking at doing something a bit different with innovative, and then obviously we went quality to... Okay, lovely. Bella Zero likes me. We gained some diplo points. Can't argue. Right, so they are not willing to accept vassalization. They were before. Wow. Oh, wow. I think I'm going to take the +3 diplomatic reputation guy. Yeah, it might also be to do with our diplomatic reputation. That is not always helpful that our Diplo rep's taking a bit of a battering here. It's not that brilliant, no. Bloody hell, are you kidding me? Right, proclaim a guarantee. Kazani Separatist rose up. Oh, that was in Perm. Okay, let's go ahead and move the general across then. Actually, let's put Harry in. Wouldn't mind if he died, actually. And then we'll grab the claim over here on Cherokee. Not Cherokee, Cheyenne, sorry. And I think we'll just declare war here. Shove the other dude in charge, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. We'll chuck in that guy. I suppose... Let's just improve some more relations with the Papal State here. It's got to be helpful. And eventually we'll go back to improve relations with our subjects. Come on, Portugal. Don't let me down here. Okay, right. So yeah, let's go and attack here. So Cheyenne, declare war. All of their friends will join, but that doesn't matter. I think they had an idea I was going in there. Another good harvest. I'm going to take the admin points again. So yeah, let's go in there. Let's establish a blockade there as well. Just because it's easy. Also, I can separate piece out these other countries here and get them to concede colonial nation as well, I think. I think so. Not sure. We'll have a look at that, see whether we can do that or not. So because we're at war, does the situation change here? No, still says it's a succession war between us and Castile, which is fine. We'll get the Union, so it'll be up to Castile if they want to contest, but in all honesty, they'd be really dumb if they did. But you never know. Right, fabulous. Hainaut is now the seat of a cardinal. Nice. Okay, Siege 1. Who's the other country involved here? All the way over here. Are you serious? It's time to go on an adventure, lads. Jesus Christ. Right, so we kicked out those ships. Lovely stuff. Whoa! Oh, we won the Battle of Kazan. Nice. Okay, right. So, let's dock back up again then. Yeah, we did achieve that. Lovely stuff. Okay, so let's come back to Neva. Okay, yeah, let's get... Well, what am I doing? Let's get a diplomat on own subject countries then. Oops. What happened there? Right, let's get a diplomat on the case there. Just so that we can maintain strong relations with everybody we know. Really annoying. Desires of the flesh. Allow the affair to continue, lose prestige, lose ducats to bribe the treasurer to leave, local unrest, execution, papal authority. Fine, Papal Authority. Lost some papal influence. That's kind of annoying. I wanted to try that one, because sometimes that results in a positive modifier. That's really annoying. Oh well. No, what am I doing? Catalonia is the one. 50 to 6. Not same religion. British economic base. Okay. Are they over 100 development or something? Oh, right. Okay, so the special... So, Harry divorces. Divorces the consort. Bella Zero hates us. Alright. The marriage remains. Keep Bella Zero on side. Not that it matters that heavily. They are our subject, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Here's a Chandar over here. Slowly but surely spreading out. That's kind of interesting. The Crimea is allied with the Mamluks, which is interesting. Ottomans slowly dying here. I'm surprised the Commonwealth haven't gone back in here. Who's declared war here? Oh, Sweden declared war on Riga. I thought it was the other way around for a second there. Sweden wants military access. Well, you can go home. Truce with the Papal State is over. Okay. We should have all our light ships down here as well. Yeah, excellent. Okay. Sweden and Verdun, yeah. Nearly done. Of course, if we colonise a bit down here, we can pick up another colonial nation down here as well. The downside is the natives are super aggressive down here. Yeah, if we can establish a colonial nation, say, or just a colony, say in Hawaii, that would probably be decent. The downside is I don't think we're going to be able to reach it just yet. I think it's too far away. Austria re-elected, now in a regency as well. Obajiri wants peace. Right, so let's look into this this potential peace deal here then. So we sieged up there, we're on our way around over there. Okay, so let's bring home the guy from the Papal States and let's see whether perhaps we can concede colonial nation. Halifax has become self-sustaining. Right. Okay. Can we concede colonial nation? You can! Concede Eastern America. It's exactly what we want. Okay, lovely stuff. Okay, they've got barely anything else, so that's fine. They're not going to exist now after this war, so I don't know why. I suppose for extra prestige. Actually, let's give up claims instead. So let's not do that one. Give up claims. There we go. Excellent. Right, so that is now going to go straight to our colony, which is great news. Okay. We won't be able to do the same over here, but we will be able to obviously do it over here with this one. Genoa has declared against the Ottomans. Okay. So we've got Halifax has become self-sustaining, which means you've got 1, 2, 3... Ah, right, okay, so that's going to be the last one. Right, so we need to establish whether we can reach any of these areas or not. So, can we reach here? We can. There's no natives there either. Can we reach Hawaii? We cannot. Okay, right, so... in order to do that, then, we're going to have to colonize something like Galapagos over here. Well, we can get here, though. Society Islands. Which might be enough for us to reach around here. Yeah, okay. So, let's send... this is going to be fun. Send a colonist to there. Because we're looking at doing the circumnavigation, that's the only reason why I'm doing this. Right, so now we need to... This could be good as well, because obviously trying to get over here without losing these boats is going to be a little bit hard. So... Lost the Conquest castles better against Portugal. Do we still have the... Yeah, Portugal's still potential. Okay, right. So, let's split off 4 ships, because I don't want to send them all, so then that's a waste, isn't it? So, let's go and do that. Right, you, board, let's see whether we can reach the Society Islands. May or may not be able to here. I've lost them now. Here they are. Right. Here we go. They might die before they get here. That's the only problem. But what I'm hoping then is maybe they might just repair up over here if the attrition gets a bit. I don't know. We'll have to. Lothian is now the seat of a cardinal. Like if they repair up down here, then they might be able to just about get over here. It's a bit risque, but yeah, that might be enough for us though. Okay, we've won the siege all the way over here. Lovely stuff. Okay, let's bring this army back over this way. So we're still looking for the 7 cities over there, which is kind of interesting. So we can't take that province, of course, but I think what we'll do is we'll just go with war reparations, cash. Yeah, that's really all we need from that. There we go. Yeah, I was going to say, we could delay the war a bit. But I don't need to core this province, that's the thing. This particular province here, I do not need to core, because it will go straight over to the colonial nation as soon as it forms. We can take this as well. Extra diplomatic relation is going to be very, very helpful, because in particular, obviously, we are... yeah, 8, so by doing that, 8 of 5... That is much better, so we're not spending as many Diplo points, which is naturally very, very useful. Okay, so this ship, where are they? They're over here. So far they have actually been damaged. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do then is we're actually going to go ahead and dock up over this way first. We're going to dock there to repair, because they have taken a bit of a beating here, so... So yeah, it's a bit, yeah, okay, so we'll wait for them to repair over that way. We have a diplomat kicking around now, which is great, which means I can now sue for peace here. So, no, there's no concede colonial area because we don't have a colonial nation here yet, so that's fine. So, 15 ducats, there's nothing else for them to do here, so we'll send that demand, which is great. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as soon as this is a colony here, which it will be just about now, this should form a colonial nation. And there it has. Okay, so we now have Newfoundland. So I didn't need to call that after all. What are we going to call this? Let's go... Oh, boy. Hot cross bun. That'll do. It's a little bun that's eaten at Easter time. Right, fabulous. Okay, so we can continue to colonise for them if we want to. Denmark wants military access. No, forget about it. So we can continue to colonise for colonial Canada if we wanted to. Which might be a good idea, because then we can obviously link up all of this over here. So yeah, I think I will. So let's continue to colonise for colonial Canada for a little while. Although this is actually colonial Eastern America over here, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, Salt and Vinegar's actually doing a bit of colonising themselves here, so that's absolutely fine. Conquest against Hot Cross Bun. So that's okay. So they're expanding themselves, which is obviously what we want them to be doing. So good stuff. Okay, right. Fuck's sake, there we go. Colonist hasn't yet arrived, but they will arrive relatively soon. Okay, right, so I'm going to end this episode right here. So that's it for now. So cheers for watching, guys. This has been myself, Matty Tomato. Be sure to subscribe to follow the series, and join me next time for more EU4, and I'll play through here as Great Britain in the Emperor DLC.